Hey there, Scott Shoemaker here. I am an estate planning attorney in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I hope you're having a great day. Last week, I sent out a newsletter to everyone on my mailing list, and the newsletter started off with a little bit of an introduction that kind of carries on from where I started last week. Last week, I had just watched the virtual graduation of the high school that I graduated from and my wife teaches at currently, and it got me thinking about graduations and kind of this time of year. And this week, it occurred to me that my own law school graduation was 6 years ago in the month of May. So it's hard for me to kind of wrap my head around the fact that I have been out of law school now twice as long as I was a law student, and I have been practicing primarily in estate planning and probate in a solo practice now for coming up on 2 years. So it's been quite a journey in that respect. And what is interesting to me, perhaps, is the fact that over that 2 year period, I have, first of all, I've met some really incredible people and developed some really incredible relationships. But I want to talk today about some really powerful lessons that I've learned. And one of the most powerful lessons, I think, is the fact that I don't have to be the best at everything. Let me sort of explain. So when you start a small business, as any small business owner knows, at the beginning, it seems like you have all kinds of time and no money. And so it seems like a good idea at the very beginning to do a lot of things yourself and to learn a lot of skills that you may not have otherwise had. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to market, and fortunately, I had some great mentors that helped me start down the right path. But I spent a lot of money and spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. And at the end of the day, I'm not a marketer. I'm an attorney, and that's what I was trained to do. And I don't have necessarily to be the best marketer. And fortunately for me, I'm in a position that I can begin to outsource some of that marketing work to people that really love doing it and are really awesome at it. And that's an exciting place to be. The way that relates to what I wrote last week was the fact that, there's a lot of questions in the air. Should I be in the stock market? How should I invest? And, I don't have the answer to those questions. I'm not going to try and answer those questions. But the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, there are people out there that can help you and understand that. And what you really need to do is to find a person that you trust, that gets you, that shares your goals, that you feel a connection and synergy with, and invest with that person, because they're going to help you achieve those goals. You don't have to do it on your own. You don't have to go it on your own. It's a big, scary thing. I get it. Your future is on the line. But just like I had tried for a couple of years to learn some really important skills on the back end of running a law practice outside of the stuff I needed to know about actually practicing law, and I'm glad to hand that off to someone else. In the same way, many people are glad to hand their financials off to someone. So just some thoughts for today. Like I said, I hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye-bye.